Hi all, and welcome back to the podcast. You may notice there's something slightly different going on here. There's no music, there's no intro, there's going to be no outro. Officially, this is episode 115A, right? But I'm just doing it now because it is something that is new that is happening and very excited about it. And I thought the best way of getting it out in the world is to tell my lovely podcast listeners. I do not want you to miss out on something, right? This is going to be a short and sweet episode because I have something very sweet to offer. Now, as you will know, if you've been listening to me for a while or even a short while, I work with clients one-on-one to help them stop over drinking so they can take or leave alcohol, whether that means they want to have a glass or two now and then, less in one sitting, or maybe they want to give up entirely. That's what I do. That's what I'm going to continue to do. However, something that comes up again and again and again, that I talk about all the time, is that in order to be successful with changing your relationship with alcohol, you only need to focus on you. Focus on what's going on for you, what do you want from your life, and to show you how to really take charge of that. You have everything you need to be successful. When I coach with people, I teach them how to be accountable to themselves, but they also invariably look towards me for accountability. They tell me that it helps them to show up each week and to work on this together. And that is indeed a huge part of the value that you get from a coach, that you will get from me. You are no longer alone in this. I'm really walking along the path with you side by side. But I also understand the desire for more accountability in real life that can come up. So I'm rolling out a pairs coaching program. I was going to call it couples, but that then has all the romantic connotations, and I don't want it to be that way. And when I talk about pairs, this is you and one other person, right? So it could be you and your dearest best friend. It could be you and a work colleague. It could be you and your mum, you and your sister, you and your brother, you and a son, you and your daughter, you and your neighbor. Basically, if you and someone else in your life both struggle with this, both struggle with over drinking, right? You're aware you both struggle and it's something that you both want to solve. Would you like to do the work to change your relationship with alcohol together? You don't just do this one-on-one with me, but it will be basically like a 1-on-2 or 2-on-1. It'd be you, the second person in your pair, and me. Now, I've been noodling on this for almost a year, working out the best way to structure it, how it could best serve my clients, and I've been testing to make sure that it's going to offer the results that my clients are looking for. And now I'm so excited, I'm ready to put it out there. Now, while this means that this coaching won't be exclusively tailored to you, right? That's what you get with one-on-one private. It's all about you and your life. There are other benefits to working in pairs for certain people. Remember, this is not going to be for everyone, but I also recognize that one-on-one isn't for everyone. So the benefits of working in a pair with me can be enormous. Think about it. You have someone in real life who is there alongside you doing the work. So not only are you not alone because you're working with me, you're also not alone when our calls finish because you're right there, with the other person. You have someone in real life you can talk to about the coaching, about the exercises, about the homework, about all the things that we cover. You kind of have a form of shared lexicon with somebody, right? It's more than the words, but just the techniques and the tools and everything that we work with. That will be known to somebody else as well. It's a way of creating inbuilt accountability in real life. And finally, and last but not least, I am super aware that this makes my coaching more accessible to more people from a pure pricing perspective. Because that leads me on to the other key brilliant piece of this. I'm not changing the price of my program, right? I'm going to charge the same price that I charge a one-on-one, I'm going to charge for two of you, right? So you basically get two for the price of one. The coaching program fee is split down the middle, or however you want to do it, right? Maybe you pay 3/4 and your friend pays 1/4, whatever it is, but the two of you get it for the cost that would be of one person. So I wanted to have an episode to talk about this because I think this can be a game changer for you. Now, there are a couple of provisos I need to make from the outset. Both of you need to turn up to the scheduled calls, and if only one of you turns up, there's not going to be an additional call that week. And also you need to be willing to be coached and talk about what's coming up in front of the other person. Now, I know this should be obvious, but I don't want to make any assumptions, right? So this will be a closed, private, safe space for the two of you with me. So if you want to know more about that, if you want to just jump on that, go to 90dayslater.co and book your call with me. Both of you can turn up, or just one of you can turn up if you like. It's totally fine to find out all the details and agree, when you want to start. So that's the first piece of this announcement. But drum roll here, for 1 week only, literally 1 week only, to the minute it's going to be. And in order to celebrate the launch of this pairs coaching program, I'm going to offer something extremely attractive for anyone who only wants to work one-on-one with me. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reduce the price of my one-on-one program by 50%. That's right, I'm cutting it in half. Why am I doing this? Because it means that you end up paying the same as each person in the pairs program. I'm only doing this for a week, making this offer for a week. There is no limit to the number of slots on offer, but there is a strict end to the offer. It runs from today, from the moment this podcast drops on Tuesday, the 13th of February, until midnight UK time on Tuesday, the 20th of February. That's it. What do you need to do if you want to take me up on this half price one-on-one coaching offer? You need to schedule time with me to talk with me before Tuesday the 20th at midnight, because I need to make sure I know where you are, where you want to be, and that this is a good fit for you. Check my calendar at 90dayslater.co to get a meeting with me, and if you don't find a time that works for you, email me at anna@90dayslater.co. If you are 1,000,000% sure that you just want to do this, you don't want to have the meeting, you fit my profile, that you've been waiting for the moment for me to coach you, just email me anna@90dayslater.co and just tell me you're all in. Tell me you want to work with me, and I'll send you the details and we can get started. And by the way, if you have previously had a consultation call with me and maybe it wasn't the right time for you to get started, this is open to you too. You just need to email me to say you're in. Okay, so that's what I have for you in this super sweet, super short episode. Not only the announcement of the pairs program, working with me, so if you want to work with somebody else alongside you, work with me, and for 1 week only, a 50% off the cost of a one-on-one program, so that it basically makes it the same as somebody in a pair. And I'm just doing that to celebrate the launch of the pairs program. If you have been thinking about doing this, if you have been thinking about getting control of your drinking, now is the time to act. You deserve to feel in charge of your life. You deserve to stop feeling like you're stuck in some kind of nightmare Groundhog Day of broken promises. You deserve this, but you have to act now. That email again is anna@90dayslater.co. I'm already celebrating your results with you. Normal podcast programming will resume next week.